Good evening. Today's message was inspired by the all time greatest basketball player, Michael Jordan, and more specifically, his book titled, I Can't Accept Not Trying. In total, I dedicated 2 hours of my time to analyzing the contents of this book, cover to cover. It is my sincere hope that my little brother Blake will benefit from the body of work of today in some meaningful way or another, and that you, the audience, will enjoy a similar paradigm shift of sorts. Here's to our continued growth as individuals and as a species. 3, 2, 1. Vámonos, muchachos. Dear Blake, as you pursue excellence, look to the man who won over the hearts of millions with his tenacity and unprecedented drive to succeed. I am, of course, referring to the Michael Jordan. Jordan's I Can't Accept Not Trying is divided into 6 subsections. Particularly, these include goals, fears, commitment, teamwork, fundamentals, and leadership. Goals. Jordan once stated, "Step by step, I can't see any other way of accomplishing anything." When I first stumbled upon this, I immediately was reminded of an interview with Will Smith, who passionately argued that one must build him or herself up one brick at a time, while laying each brick to the best of one's ability with care and precision. On a similar note, Jordan speaks of the necessity of small victories and the momentum that comes about as a result. He proclaims all those steps are like pieces of a puzzle. They all come together to form a picture. By focusing on the achievement of attainable goals, this is made possible. Fear. Crippling even the most courageous. Fear robs man of his very nature, inhibiting progress and the fulfillment of one's inherent purpose within the universe. The adoption of Jordan's dismissive attitude towards fear is worth considering. According to Jordan, fear is an illusion. Think about that. What resonated with me was his claim stating, I realized that if I was going to achieve anything in life, I had to be aggressive. I had to get out there and go for it. I don't believe you can achieve anything by being passive. I know fear is an obstacle for some people, but it's an illusion to me. Powerful stuff. Exceed in carrying out a comprehensive effort to prepare adequately, and the performance will soon follow. Commitment. Jordan comes out swinging Thor's hammer of truth, here stating, there are no shortcuts. When a lack of discipline prevails, weak streams of consciousness flow freely, making an individual susceptible to not following through on necessary actions they know are absolutely imperative to their success. Don't accept excuses. Don't look for the easy way out. Instead, play the long game by committing wholeheartedly to whatever it is that you would like to dedicate your life to, or what you would like to define your life. Remember, either you are working towards the dreams of yourself, or you are working towards the dreams of others. Which will you choose? Right now, at the time of me writing this letter, it is nearing 4 a.m. Actually, as of right now, it's 4:15 a.m. in the morning. I've pulled an all-nighter. I'm dead tired and would love nothing more than to go to bed. However, I can't allow myself to do that. I have shit to get done. I have a vision that needs to be brought about into existence. Teamwork. As Ray Dalio puts it, to be successful in business and in life, one must look beyond first-order consequences and consider second as well as third-order consequences when making important decisions in business and in life. Putting aside individual stardom is sometimes necessary for the larger plan to materialize. Jordan cuts into this like a heart surgeon. Jordan cuts into this like a heart surgeon, stating talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence wins championships. If you haven't figured out this already, collaborating with others in a team setting can be very trying and oftentimes requires work, real work. Not to paint a dreary picture, but this is something that has to be addressed and acknowledged. The sooner you develop a keen ability to recognize your own strengths and weaknesses, then carry out the same process for your colleagues, then interpret your repertoire of accumulated information and make decisions from that point on, the better off you will be. Chew on this. Jordan begs an important question. What if you have a CEO with a great idea, but he doesn't have the people to make it happen? If you don't have all the pieces in place, particularly at the front lines, that idea doesn't mean a thing. Amen. Achieve as a team and the individual accolades will follow. Fundamentals. Do not build your castle on a foundation made of sand. Jordan is sure to articulate this grave warning in his writing, stating, the moment you get away from fundamentals, the bottom can fall out. Truer words have never been spoken. We return to our previous point that one should not cut corners, nor seek instant gratification. When striving for greatness, Jordan argues you can get away with it through the early stages, but it's going to catch up with you eventually. It's like they're so focused on composing a masterpiece that they never master the scales. For those who remain, just a quick point on that, I realize that the content I'm producing is far from perfect. With each passing day, I realize the specific ways in which I can improve. But right now, my priority is to simply build a foundation that I can stand tall, on which I can stand tall and realize my potential. For those who remain steadfastly patient, and for those who trust in the process, greatness is coming. Leadership. Jordan concludes his book, I Can't Accept Not Trying, with a synopsis of leadership essentials, explaining that if you don't back it up with performance and hard work, talking doesn't mean a thing. Lead by example. Talk is cheap. These mantras are thrown around casually in daily life. But what are the actual implications of the aforementioned statements? Jordan contends a leader must earn their role through a consistent display of commitment to one's craft and the success of the whole. He boldly affirms this statement, taking it a step further. A leader can't make any excuses. There has to be greatness in everything you do. Stand up for what you believe in. Consider the viewpoints of others. Be confident in your capacity to anticipate what's coming towards you. Jordan concludes his mission statement with a call to action. Just about every home, every business, every neighborhood, and every family needs someone to lead. We've got enough people talking about it. Don't talk about it, just do it. With respect and admiration, Alex, December 29th, 2019. Michael Jordan, sir, I applaud you and your body of work. I greatly look forward to shaking your hand someday soon. As always, thank you for tuning in. Until next time, good evening.